Let her go back?
No.
Put it on the wall. Huh?
Put it on the wall.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's show. I'm gonna tell you what, like I do every week, this is our last ice fishing trip of the year, and I'm pretty excited about it because we're up on Lake Gogebic and we're with our good friend Tony Aloia. Hey Tony, I'll tell you, what's new at Eskimo?
Lots of stuff. We're getting ready for next year. We're winding this year down, and we're excited to be getting ready for next year at this point.
I'm always interested in coming up here because you're always looking for that monster perch. And we're with our good friend, hey, our new friend, Justin from Just Fish Guide Service. You know, let's talk a little bit about this. Like, you spend all winter on this body of water, so you gotta really see some big perch, huh?
We see some pretty good ones. We've got quite a few over 2 pounds this year.
That's a huge perch
Yeah,
when you start talking perch. So basically the style of fishing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be running bite me boxes. We're going to be running, what else? JawJackers.
JawJackers. We'll be doing a little bit of jigging as well.
This is kind of one of the bodies of water when I come to fish something like this. I look at it, if I catch 3 or 4 nice fish, I'm pretty content. But let me ask you, what do you do when you're not ice fishing?
I usually ice fish. If we take a day off, we usually go out and fish.
This is the end of the ice guiding season, and to meet a guy that's still smiling at the end of ice guiding season is something. Hey everybody, I'll tell you what, hang on to your heinies. Let's see how today goes here on Lake Gogebic. So it's not just an early morning bite.
It can be in any time of day type thing.
Are you a believer in the moon phase at all?
Yes.
Yes, I like to hear that,
Yes.
for sure. Oh, whew.
They're pretty well set, right?
Yep. So you're not really setting the hook hard, huh?
Correct.
Just basically winding.
Yep. That looks like it might be a good fish.
Yeah, it feels like a good
It's hard to
fish.
believe that's even a perch. Oh,
Big male.
Look at that.
Big male.
Well, that's a nice way to start the
oh
morning.
dude,
That's a
nice
really-
job.
really
Nice
big
job,
male.
That's
man.
a giant male.
Oh,
That's a huge
yes.
male.
That is absolutely a tank.
That is beautiful, beautiful.
Look at that fish.
Specimen of a perch.
Yeah.
Look at how bright orange those fins are.
That's what I love about out here, just the coloration and obviously the size of them. But yeah, think about that. If that was a female, man, the girth she would
that
have on
belly
it.
would be. Well, that's why they call them teeter pigs, right? Those females, you can literally lay them on their stomach and they'll sit upright.
Right.
We'll get them back.
Hey Justin, let's talk about the rig that you're using here again. And before we were talking about that you can use 2 hooks on one line here.
Yep.
Right, in a total of 6 hooks?
Correct.
Okay, so you could have, let's just clarify this, you could have 3 lines out with 2 hooks apiece on them.
Correct.
Okay, so let's talk about really what you have here. On the bottom, and that's what that fish hit on, I take it that's a tungsten jig?
Yep. Just a small little green tungsten jig. Green's been pretty good out here this year. So what I do is I just tie a drop shot knot.
Okay.
So I'll have this drop shot knotted here just so that it'll stay nice and horizontal.
Yeah, horizontal.
And then I just tie a regular knot. I think I got a uni knot on here.
And you've got these spread out about, what, 18 inches you said?
Yeah, anywhere between a foot and a foot and a half usually.
And basically you're always looking the wiggler in the tail.
Yep.
Just getting that
Straight
wiggler
through the tip so that he's a little frozen now. But when you hook him to that tip, you want him to sit like this so that they can sit there and they'll keep struggling. And if you're using like your jig rod, you know, that noodle tip, you'll actually see when they're swimming.
It's
the end of your,
pulsating like that.
The end of your rod will kind of sit there and pulse. Here you just emulate that wiggler, so I'll really lightly just kind of twitch that rod.
Makes a lot of sense.
And it's good to make them chase it, you know, pull it away. But again, it's not chasing like you would anywhere else. It's slowly lifting it away.
Just like a natural move of
Yep.
a wiggler. How long will you let that wiggler, if you don't get bit, sit on that rod before you go and change it?
We usually don't change them.
You don't. So a wiggler doesn't stress
stay-
himself out and
No.
kill himself or lose his motivation. You can see right here is my sinker. Right there is where it's flashing. That's the wiggler. Perfect setup. Could be the first one of the day for me. Ooh, it's nice. Ooh, that's bigger than I thought.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Look at that. I love it. Look at this. Whoa! And I didn't think that that was that big. Wow! All right, man. Oh man, that's what we came here for, right there. Unbelievable. Yeah, when the first 10 feet, I thought, oh, that's another small one like that one you caught on the JawJacker. But man, oh man, that's an impressive looking fish.
The colors are just
Oh,
beautiful.
it's just like I'm in awe, just like staring at them. That's a cool
Greg.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Don, you get this one.
The anticipation. Is it going to be that 15-incher, folks? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, little guy.
Little guy.
Little R standard.
Still a nice fish. I wouldn't complain about that.
Absolutely.
There's not too many places you call that a little guy.
Hit on the bottom one again.
It did.
That was a feisty one for sure.
I think he might have abandoned us.
Oh,
Definitely abandoned us.
doing some.
Yep.
Look here, come on. Just had another one on the other side. Oh, that's a good one.
Got it?
Top jig. That is a pork chop. Look at that.
Had one. Good average fish.
Ooh.
Quick release.
There she went.
That was efficient. Very efficient.
Did you guys see that? Right? Did you see the fish? I mean, right?
Whoops.
Easy come, easy
Not the
go.
first time that's happened
Right.
this year.
Oh, hey.
Oh, fish. Go ahead, get him. Yeah. What are you thinking, Tony?
I think it's kind of like we've been getting.
Yep. Another smaller one.
On the top hook again.
Another top hook.
Yeah.
Just a little on the short side for this lake.
He was kind of playing coy with us.
He was.
Sure.
Hey, Tony, what do you think the key is to, a company like Eskimo and Ion as far as really the innovation of the products? Because, we talked about this a while back. It's incredible when you look at Ion and you look at Eskimo, the leaps and bounds that they've made in the last 5 to 10 years. The product it's superior for sure.
Yeah, I think we've been lucky. We've really been able to recruit a good, strong team. And
Okay.
we all fish and we all live it, right? So if we're not in the office doing it, we're out here doing it. And I think that's a big part of the difference. And just the technology's come so far. And we've got some really talented engineers and just people that are, we're always trying to push the envelope and come up with the next, what's going to be next. And, it's really this simple. We always try to solve a problem. We're always out here, we'll fish together, and we'll try to answer the question of, oh man, that's kind of annoying. And then somebody will come in and, hey, when we were out there a couple days ago, I was thinking of something. And a lot of the ideas come from that. The outbreak door. Oh, I hate hauling my stuff in and tripping. Well, let's fix that.
That's huge, right?
So we're lucky. We got a really good team that loves to solve problems. Which one do you think? That one?
I'm thinking right there. That's going to solve this problem
Magic.
right there. Hey everybody, it is our Leroy lunchtime, and today we're up on Lake Gogebic, our last ice fishing trip of the year. And I've got a special treat for the guys out here. I've got the chicken fajita brats, and I'll tell you something, it is probably one of my favorite brats. Of course, I say that almost every week. Because they have so many different varieties, and I like a change all the time. And that's the great part about when you look at all the cool products that Leroy has, is a lot of different variety here. So let's get these babies on the grill. Got a bunch of hungry fishermen out there, and game on. I'll tell you what, things are definitely happening now. Doesn't feel like a monster, but ooh, it is a monster. All right, No, let's make sure that one doesn't like jump like a grasshopper, right? That is a very beautiful, beautiful sight, right?
She heard you were making lunch and she wanted to come check it out.
Yeah.
I told you, as soon as you start to grill,
Yep.
it's a dinner bell.
Well, it's only like 10:30, so it's a little early for, you know, I'm always hungry. I'm sure that you guys are too, but it's a little early for the typical lunch. But wow, look at that.
Built for fishermen, built by fishermen. Really, that says it all.
It's the family here. It's not a big conglomerate. It's a family.
They treat you, you feel like you're in a family, you know.
When you put those two together, an amazing product and amazing people, it's just the type of company you want to be involved with.
Not only because of just the great boats, but because of the camaraderie that the Warrior family has.
The customer service is amazing. They never leave you hanging.
So come join the Warrior family. So now what we're doing is basically, you know, we've got a pretty good spread out here, but everything seems to be coming off of this side lately. And so we've got enough between the Bite Me boxes and the JawJackers. So we're moving a few of our units out this way. And that is the big thing when, you know, especially when it comes to perch, I believe in is that like, it's almost like they run like a channel. So when you got something that's hot, it definitely is well worth just spending a little bit more time and a little bit more effort and moving some of your gear over. You know, go where the fish are. It just makes sense. Oh, another one right here. You know, and maybe some of it's got to do with tomorrow. There's a pretty good storm coming in. A lot of rain, a lot of ice. Maybe it's probably going to turn to snow, but these fish know all that stuff is coming ahead, and you know, it's just what triggers them to go.
This could turn into a really solid afternoon if they have the right attitude. We're in the right
well,
spot.
we got the right attitude, so
we're in the
that's
right
it.
spot. That's what I call delivery.
How big was your fish? Show him.
That big of a perch? That's a lot bigger than the perch I caught, I'll tell you that. Well, how about something, a brat? You want to grab a bun? You guys dig in, don't be shy. Here, I'll give you this too, so when your hands get dirty.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're pulling drag.
Woo! It's all yours, man.
Top hook here.
Oh, look at the mouth on that thing! Look at the mouth on that! Ooh, waka maga! We're definitely moving some more out this way. Look at the size of that!
That's giant. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah! That's what we came to Lake Gogebic for, is to catch one of them. Look at the size of that fish! Oh, look. I just can't get over the size of the belly on that.
That's
fish.
two-handers.
Without weighing that fish, what would you think this one would weigh?
This one's pushing 2 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gotta be close
This
to
is
2
looking
pounds
at
or
two-
over.
Her scales are ready to pop off.
Oh, it's hard to believe they can get that fat, right?
We should probably hurry up and get her
Yeah,
back.
let's get her back, but oh, I just can't stop. It's like you get mesmerized. You just start looking at that, you're like, that is just absolutely crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm gonna go grab the ion and we gotta put another tip up out here. That is absolutely as cool as it gets. You think people that fish every day, you wouldn't get so excited about it, but you know something? That's why we fish every day, because we do get excited.
This is not a perch. Something's peeling drag. My hole's buried.
I got the hole.
When was the last time you had a good drag pull on a perch out here, Justin?
10 minutes ago.
Just an absolutely beautiful fish. I love the orange fins on these fish up here.
Yep.
Let's get her back, huh? What do you think that one is, Justin?
It's probably 12 and a half, pushing 13.
Yeah, pushing 13.
Woo! Oh, torque me, baby. Torque to me. It's amazing how that one just went off and that one's probably 40 feet away. What do you think? It's male. Yep, nice male.
The males fight a lot harder than the females.
Yeah, they do. Holy cats.
Feeling some head shakes. It's just another absolute perfect perch. So fun to come out here and play with these guys, and they're just beautiful.
Hey, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. You know, I'll tell you, Justin, I think that, you know what, having them 2 hooks on that one line really has made a big difference. And I know you definitely think that way because you just said about 50% of the fish we caught were on that top hook. Yep. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Now, I have my stuff already set and rigged. I did not know that you could run 2 hooks off of one line in Michigan here.
Yep. Yeah, it's not many people know about it. They think it would count as 2 lines, but it clearly states it's kind of a nice thing. It's almost like it was made for this lake.
That's absolutely perfect.
And it works so well. Even if you're not running a JawJacker, if you're running just a regular set line, it's kind of nice. If they'll go up and they'll hit it, your bottom jig, and if they rip the bug off, a lot of times they'll come up and hit the top.
Get the second one. Yep. That's a great tip. Hey, again, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet.
He's not strong to them.
He's not, huh?
I'm strong to them. Him.
Get him up.
Oh, look at the size of that fish.
Whoa!
Really big.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a dandy.
That's huge.
Should we let her go back?
No.
Put it on the wall.
Huh?
Put it on the wall.
Put her on the wall. There we go.
That's a big one.
Oh, that was a real big one.
14. Close
You
mouth.
get a little more out of it.
Here, squeeze, stretch
Let me
it
lay her
out.
down one so I'll get a.
Oh, there you go. No, I was going to say that's is over
That's
15.
15 and a quarter.
15 and a quarter. I'm like, yeah. You got tungsten in this thing. You don't have lead. What the hell are you talking about? Are you getting that big one mounted?
Yeah.
Oh, I would too. That's like, God, I just can't stop looking at that thing.
For trucking, yeah.
It's like
How do you know?
SVB, something.
It's right there.
How do you know?
I just know. I just look around. I know.
With it, you know, within 10 feet?
It's within this circle right here of where I was, because that's where Mike's been. He hasn't moved in a couple days. It's right there. Didn't you mark it? Oh no, you didn't. No, he's a witness to that. We got screwed up with our direction.
You know, we've gone about probably 20 minutes without a bite. And now could be another flurry. Amazingly, went down a little ways, and that guy had that 15.5 incher. Not a monster, especially after seeing a 15.5 incher over 2 pounds. But that's still a big perch anywhere, right there. Whoa,
Dude.
oh, that is another giant right there. Thomas, what were you doing in that shelter? Holy man. You know, I'll tell you something. If you were definitely looking to catch perch like this, you definitely want to give Justin a call and come up and fish Lake Gogebic. You know what? We put in a long, hard day today, and we definitely worked hard for what we got. Let's let that baby go and on to the next.
Yep, she's on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Comes.
Nice one. That is another nice one. Whoa! I'm loving it. I knew it paid to stay a little extra longer. Nice job. Let's hold that one. Look at the colors on them fish. When you're looking for a trophy perch, you definitely want to check out Lake Gogebic because it is no doubt a trophy fishery.
Yeah.
Look at him. That is a fatty fish.
That's a trophy fish.
Yeah, this has been an incredible, awesome day. What a great experience. You know, it's been, for me, it's probably been about 5 or 6 years since I've been up here, and boy, I forgot how good it actually was. Hey everybody, what a great way for me to end my 2022 ice fishing season by coming up to Gogebic here and catching some absolutely giant perch. You know, it's one of my favorite things to fish for. And you know what the other part is? I got a new friend, and I appreciate that. Hey Justin, I'll tell you, what a great day. I mean, you got a great fishery here. And the cool part about you, again, is that you're always smiling, man. And I love that because life is so darn good. And that's really one of the biggest philosophies of our show, is that it's a great day to be alive. And today was definitely a great day to be alive. Hey, let's tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and come and experience some great ice fishing.
You can check out my website, www.justfishupnorth.com, or I have a Facebook page. All the information needed is on both of those.
That's awesome, I'll tell you that. Hey, Tony, let's talk real quick a little bit about what's coming up in the future for, obviously, Eskimo and Ion. We've got a lot of great products coming out, new products, innovation. I mean, I'm excited to be part of this team, man. And there's a lot of exciting things happening with that company.
Definitely. Yeah, Larry, we love having you be a part of the team.
Thank you, big time.
Next year is going to be a fun one. We got new suits. I might be wearing one of them right now. We'll talk about
Great clothing if you're looking for great clothing.
New augers, new shelters. It's a big year coming out next year in 22-23.
That's awesome. Hey, the other thing is that make sure you check out all the things that Artist Sam has, and they've got a great hunting line. And remember, you know what? Turkey season is right around the corner, so you definitely want to check out the things they have there. Hey, everybody, like we say every week, and we always give the great appreciation to all of our military men and women and all of our law enforcement, firefighters, and paramedics for the great service that they give this country. Hey, remember, we are, as of today, still living in the greatest country in the world, and damn it, let's keep it that way. And no doubt, it's a great day to be alive, and the best thing is, I'm going to see you guys again next week, and thanks for joining us.
8.
Yep, 8.
9.
9.
10.
I got 4 rods in here. I know exactly how many I got. I'm keeping an eye on him. He will not get my rods. Oh yeah. Oh, he just blended them right into his stuff, right? You know, that kind of reminds me. That reminds me of like a woman seeing Tommy Hicks. Oh God. This year, you know what? What are we in 2022, right?